Clope and Nedak Minster welcome you to this broadcast of high school varsity volleyball. We're here at the barn where the Lincolnview Lancers will take on the Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Ogles Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. And again, welcome here to the barn for this Monday night non-conference showdown here between Lincolnview and New Knoxville. I'm Brandon Coverman, and alongside me, Greg Burning here for this exciting matchup between Lincolnview and New Knoxville. First, Greg, let's take a look at our guest here tonight in the barn, the Lincolnview Lancers. They come into this game 15-3. We had their game a couple weeks ago last month against New Bremen, where it really didn't go as planned. The server C was a little bit of a struggle, but nonetheless, a 15-3 team that's going to give New Knoxville a bit of a challenge here tonight.
Yeah, Lincolnview's had a nice season, as you mentioned, 15-3, led by Kendra Bollenbacher with 269 kills. She also leads the team in aces with 43, so they definitely needed to make sure they get her going early and often. They did not do that, as you mentioned, against New Bremen, and they really struggled. Their last victory was last week against Jefferson, and they have won 7 games in a row. So they obviously, like you said, 15-3 record. They're undefeated in their league. So they've had a nice season, and they're looking to upset the New Knoxville Rangers here tonight.
And, you know, the tournament draw just came out yesterday. Lincolnview up in that Van Wert district with teams such as St. Henry, Marion, local. So they come down, dip down to the MAC to try to play some competition. That is very good and it's a good prep for tournament. Now looking at our home team, the New Knoxville Rangers. The Rangers 18-1 on the season, winners of 16 in a row, led by a talented senior class.
Yeah, they got a great core here, as you mentioned, led by Carson Henshin with 308 kills. Her sister not far behind with 215. Ellie Gable leads the team with 40 aces. But they, as you mentioned, they've got a very tight-knit group, a solid nucleus. They don't go very deep, but the girls that they put on the floor play very well together. They, too, are undefeated in the MAC as they get ready to do battle against MAC rival New Bremen tomorrow, which will be a giant game. But they got to make sure they don't look past that here tonight.
Yeah, and you talk about a murders row week. You start off with Lincolnview tonight, and then you go tomorrow night, you go to play New Bremen. I know you'll be on the call for that game. Thursday, then you go and play Marion local. I mean, just a tough week here for the Knoxville Rangers, but I would rather have it, you'd rather have it right here in the middle of October to prep you for tournament than in September. Once we get ready to go here, and let's take a look at our keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza.
So first for the Rangers, going to work on being aggressive early. As I mentioned, Lincolnview struggled with New Bremen when they played them last, and they want to attack early, be consistent with their serving, and as always do a good job serve-receive. On the other side for the visiting team, the Lincolnview Lancers, they need, as I mentioned, get Bollenbacher involved early. She's their big hitter. She leads the team with kills and definitely needs to be a big part of their attack for them to win. And then control the New Knoxville attack. You're going to see Henshins on both sides of the net, or I should say both ends of the net with Carson and Avery, and they go at it hard, so they're going to have to make sure they control that. And maybe the biggest key for Lincolnview is the first pass. They need to make sure they can get that first pass up to their setters to get Bollenbacher going.
Well, let's take it down to our PA announcer here at New Knoxville. Take a pause here and listen to our national anthem here on NKTelco Sports. Welcome back here to the barn here in Knoxville as we introduce our officials here and we get ready for our starting lineups brought to you by Sydney Ogle's Audiology. For Lincolnview, number 11, Breck Evans. Number 14, Kendall Clausing. Number 15, Kendall Bullenbacher. Number 18, Emma Bowersock. Number 19, Michaela Blankmeyer. Number 30, Zadria King. And the libero is number 17, Allie Miller. Their head coach again, Janan Evans. Lincolnview 15-3 on the season. Winners of 7 in a row. Now here for the New Knoxville Rangers. Led by second-year head coach Meg Lagaman. Number 3, Carson Hinchin. Number 4, Avery Hinchin. Number 6, Melissa Waterman. Number 8, Haley Flutterjohn. Number 12, Erica Wiedock. Number 13, Ellie Gable. Head coach again, Meg Lagaman, who's only lost 2 games. She had a bit of a maternity leave. She had her first child here earlier this fall, so that was a little bit of a change of pace that New Knoxville had to adjust to. But as we get going here, a good matchup here, Greg, and should be a good one here.
Yeah, should be a lot of fun here. Always is at the barn as we get set for things to go for Coach Lagaman for the Rangers and Coach Evans for the Lincolnview Lancers.
And again, a good tune-up for tomorrow night's MAC contest between the two really state powers, the state-ranked squads of New Knoxville and New Bremen tomorrow night. Which again, you'll be on the call for that game. It can be purchased on NKTelco here. As we try to get our libero rotation. We know New Knoxville briefly went with that 6-girl rotation last year when Gretchen Dwanger tore ACL. Go a little deeper, they go about 7 deep this year.
Yeah, very similar rotation, still no libero. They play that same 6, 7, maybe 8 once in a while, but they're very short in their depth on the bench.
We'll try to get the signal in for Miller. Miller comes in for number 14, Kendall Clausing. And it looks like Breck Evans will start us off in service. And she'll let it go from the back line. And Carson Hinchin will let it fly over her head. And we have the first points of the night.
Yeah, it's good judgment there by Carson. She's 6 foot tall, so if the ball's head high to her that far back, it's pretty good chance it's going out, and it did.
Avery Hinchin in. The ball tipped, and that's a kill there for nonetheless Kendall Bullenbacher. Knotted up 1-1 here on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Emma Bowersock into server. She's got 25 aces on the year. And her serve sails long. 2 serves, 2 service errors for the Lancers. Now back into serve is Melissa Waterman. Waterman, the senior, 55 kills on the year. Low diving serve, picked up, goes outside. Bullenbacher gets it right past Wiedock, nearly goes up into the kind of our mezzanine right here that we have in the barn. And
yeah, hitting-wise, exactly what you want for the Lancers. They get one last time, I think, was from Blankmeyer, and then they get that one from Bullenbacher. Their issue right now has been serving. The first 2 serves have went out, so get that one playing here this time.
Ball goes outside, picked up, back over to Carson Hinchin, and she gets her first kill of the night.
Yeah, and when you're blocking the ball back over, number 3 on the Ranger side is not the one you want to see there at the net, waiting for that ball to just float into her lap. That was an easy conversion for Carson for her first kill.
Carson going to be a featured Duquesne Duke, playing for Coach Steve Opperman, formerly of New Bremen. Again, adds that pipeline at Duquesne.
Nice save there by the Rangers.
And Carson Hinchin takes a little something off that again and finds the back line. We're knotted up at 3.
Yeah, she didn't take a lot off of that. I think it was right down the middle. Like it wasn't hit straight down, but the velocity out towards was solid. But
ball's picked up Back on New Knoxville side. They're going to have to get it over. Good opportunity here for the Lancers. Evans goes outside Bullenbacher. A little awkward set. New Knoxville readjusts to the middle. Henshin through the blocks. Carson Henshin with 3 quick kills.
And that's what we talked about in the pregame. That was that missed hit we talked about that we saw Lincolnview struggle with, unfortunately, against New Bremen. It happened there. And then you play it back across, and Carson Henshin gets a great setup. And she's not going to miss too many of those. And as you said, gets her 3rd kill.
Carson averages 5.4 kills a set. Gable tried the fake, picked up by Lincolnview. Gable sets in the middle again for Henshin. A quick start for Carson.
Yeah, even when she's not hitting the ball well, she just pushed that one in the open spot. There really was nobody even remotely close to that ball. Carson Henshin with her 4th kill.
New Knoxville doubling up Lincolnview 6-3 early. Ball goes in the middle, picked up by Flutterjohn. Henshin goes outside. Gable going to set it over, and in no man's land, that's a kill for Ellie Gable. 7-3 our score.
Yeah, Rangers rolling here early on. We talked about the bond you see with these players, and the one thing you get when you don't have a big rotation is you get a unity because you're playing the same people all the time. And the Rangers definitely have had that over the last couple of years.
Bryn Egbert checks in the lineup as Egbert picks up the ball. Gable goes outside. Back row hit by Avery Henshin. And that was a great diagonal shot by Henshin. That's going to force a timeout by Lincolnview. We'll take it with them. Our score, New Knoxville 8, Lincolnview 3. We'll take a break and be back here next on NKTelco Sports.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being $1 billion company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
And welcome back here to the barn. A quick start for the New Knoxville Rangers, an 8-3 lead over Lincolnview, Greg.
Yeah, Rangers set up things up really well here early on, have really got into their offense quickly. And when you can get the ball to Carson Henshin that much, she's got 4 kills already. But the rest of this team does such a nice job of picking up mishandled balls and getting them to the hitters.
Well, goes out to Kendall Bullenbacher, picked up nicely, but nobody can get the second one cleanly.
Yeah, break there for the Lancers as Bullenbacher gets her 2nd kill.
Well, again, we said Bullenbacher with 264 kills leads the blue and gold this year. As in to serve as Ashlyn Price. Price takes a long look at the ball and right into the net. Early serving woes for Lincolnview.
Yeah, that's the 3rd service error already here in the first set for the Lancers. Not something you want to do when you're playing this kind of competition.
Again, if you recall that New Bremen game, they struggled with the serve-receive. The serve-receive struggles a bit there, too. It was a nice ball by Henshin. New Knoxville goes outside to Egbert. Picked up. Back over on Lincolnview's side. Price sets outside through the blocks. Picked up New Knoxville. Gable going to set it deep. Picked up in the back by Grace Brickner. Outside to Kendall Bullenbacher. Dug out in the back row, Waterman. Outside to Carson Henshin. Price going to get it to Bullenbacher, who hits it flat-footed. Gable going to call Avery Henshin's number in the middle. We got a great back and forth.
No doubt. Great defense both ways.
from the 10-foot line. Carson Hinchen, no, this great rally is going on. And I believe we're going to have a net violation there. I believe that's going to be on Egbert.
We'll give Lozier her first kill of the match, and a good volley back and forth both ways there. But to your point, Brandon, it wasn't so much the serve-receive that we saw the Lancers struggle with the last time they were in this area. It was the first pass, and that's big, because digging the ball is one thing, but getting that first pass up to your setter so they can get your hitters in position like they just did right there makes a giant difference. And so far, the Lancers haven't done too bad of a job here early on. Little miscommunication there is an easy one will drop for the Rangers.
You can't quite get it over there on 3 hits, so New Knoxville point 10-4 on our First National Bank. Think first scoreboard, New Knoxville ahead in set number 1.
And they subbed in number 10, Bryn Egbert, on that last possession to the Rangers.
All picked up in the back row. Tip over there by Lozier. Gable in the middle to Avery Hinchen. Through 3 blocks. Avery Hinchen.
Yeah, a nice setup there by the setter, Gable. Come up there and really didn't have much of a position. Did that little bump set and put it in there perfectly for Avery Hinchen, who got her second kill for the night.
Avery going to be attending Wheeling Jesuit. Mishandled serve. Good opportunity for the Rangers. Outside slide play to Avery Hinchen. Throw over to Lincolnview. Gable in the middle. The overpass put away there. Easy kill for Kendall Clausing.
Now a little hit too far there by the Rangers. The Lancers able to take advantage, trailing now 11-5 on the First National Bank scoreboard. Lancers need to get some good serves in.
Clausing back into serve. Avery Hinchen in the middle. She puts a little extra on that.
And a great hit by Hinchen, but again, you can't underestimate how good a set that is by Gable. Watch where she sets both of those Hinchen girls, because it's about the same place. They're both tall, and she gets it just a head up over the net where they can place it very well, and they deliver excellent.
Oh, Gable, very good setter, and there's a nice tip at the net by Michaela Blankenmeyer, who just got her 100th kill now on the season. Now back in top of the lineup, Breck Evans. Evans with the jump serve. Mishandled by Carson Hinchen. Flutterjohn tracks it down. Back over to Carson Hinchen.
Wow.
Ooh.
There really wasn't anything there. A bad pass from Carson Hinchen. Her teammate tracks it down, throws it back to her. She's at 10-foot line. She's like, I'm just going to put some smoke on this. Hammers it home. What a great athletic play.
And there's an ace for Avery Hinchen right there.
First ace of the night.
27 aces on the year now for Avery.
Just like that, New Knoxville up by 8. Another good serve by Avery Hinchen.
It's going to get Lincolnview out of system. A free ball here for the Rangers. Outside left front, Hinchen. She pushes it over, picked up by Lincolnview. Zadria King in the back row. Wiedock does a nice job to push it right back over. Back out to King again. Gets it over. Dugout Waterman. Gable back outside Flutterjohn. Evans tracks it down. Bullenbacher going to go flat-footed.
Nice save there. Two-handed fish shot.
And a laser sent by Carson Hinchen.
You don't see the over-the-head fist knock very often there. Avery Hinchen going backwards. Kind of threw her hands up in the air to save that one for the Rangers, as Carson Hinchen able to record her 6th kill.
15-6. Rangers set 1. Evans close to the net through the defense. There's the kill for Michaela Blankenmeyer.
Yeah, Blankenmeyer having a nice go here in the first set. She's got 3 kills. Trying to keep her Lancers close. They still trail to 15-7.
102 kills on the season now for her. Rangers get near the midcourt logo out for Carson Hinchen. She's denied at the net. I think he got most of that. Was Blankenmeyer again.
Yeah, a nice setup. I thought for sure that was going to be a Ranger point, but I give credit, like you said, to Blankenmeyer coming in long and effective there, able to get the termination block.
Gable in the middle to Hinchen, and Hinchen not going to hit that one as hard, and that one scores.
No, she's a very crafty hitter, no question. You don't get to 300 or some kills at this time of the season by not knowing where to put the ball. And that's kill number 7 here for her in the first set.
She averages 5.4 a set, so easily taking that mark down to bring up her average. Gable going to go outside. Fletterjohn trying to get on the party. Denied back. They push it over.
Nice save.
Carson Hinchin going to set it for the setter, Gable. A little bit of role reversal there. Zadria King through the blocks. Nobody can get the third hit. And a kill for Zadria King.
Yeah, a good effective offensive set there by the Lancers. Again, they keep hanging around that 6-7 point mark, but they need to put a run here together if they want to try to get back into this. The Rangers have done a nice job getting some good balls to work with. And another nice block. That one looked like Bolenbacher.
Yep, Bolenbacher getting the most on that. Also up there was Kendall Klausing. Well, Bolenbacher, I think, got all of it. It's back into serve is Allie Miller, the libero. Gable tight at the net. Outside, Carson Hinchin pounds that in the ground for a Ranger point.
Yeah, you're not blocking that one. That's kill number 8. It's nice to have someone that's 6'1"-ish like Hinchin, and she can jump. That time, Gable put a little more height on that one and let Hinchin go up and get it.
Ball goes outside, and Carson Hinchin gonna get the solo block there. Nice job by the last year's MAC Player of the Year. Haley Fletterjohn in to serve. Back outside, it's Bolenbacher. Set tight at the net for Carson Hinchin. Picked up. Outside, Evans going to go over to Bolenbacher. Nice save by Avery Hinchin. Nice save by Carson Hinchin. Egbert, who just enters the lineup, pushes it over. Back over Zadria King. Great defense here by the Rangers. 10-foot line, Avery Hinchin. Dug out Allie Miller. Evans goes outside, Bolenbacher. Dug out. In the middle, Carson Hinchin. We got another great rally here. King, the lefty. No, it's dug out. Egbert from the back row, dug out. And Carson Hinchin whips there.
Great rally all the way around there. I think Brickner was the one that bumped that across for the Lancers, but what a great point. Both teams made some exceptional saves, good hits at the net, but in the end, the Lancers, give them credit, able to fight back. They're still trailing here, though, by 7.
I think we were waiting for Carson Hinchin to put that one away, and then she just whiffed on that ball, unfortunately. Serve here. Carson Hinchin in the middle. Too long. This line judge waves her flag. It's 18-12 Rangers in set 1.
Yep, was trying to get on top of that one and got ahead of her a little bit.
Oh,
pushed it deep.
And they're going to
say it was a tip.
Oh, the up judge says it's going to be a tip. We're going to get the overrule as our score's now going to set back to 19-11. So credit Carson Hinchin with another kill. I thought that one was long.
Yeah, I did too.
Coach Evans confused on that. I think I agree with her with the point. There, a momentum swing now. The ball's blocked temporarily by Egbert at the net. Battle at the net between Gable and Klausing, and Gable wins that.
We'll credit Gable with the kill. Her second. And the Rangers extend their lead to 9. That point there they gave to Carson Hinchin, that's big. It cuts it within 6 or 7. Instead, it's 9 now.
Great save temporarily by Fletterjohn, but I think she got under the net, her or Egbert.
It's going to bring number 18, Emma Bowersock, back in for the Lancers.
Number 15, Kendall Bolenbacher, back in the serve of 43 aces coming into tonight. Hinchin's hits dug out. Klausing trying to put away. Nice save, Egbert. Flat foot hit by Hinchin. Picked up. Goes outside, and I believe there's going to be a lift called. First lift call of this set. Timeout, Coach Evans. That'll give us a chance to thank some of our sponsors here tonight, because without them, we would not be able to give you this broadcast here tonight on NKTelco. And our sponsors are Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Ogles Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. You can also follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet-exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com. All season long, your sports leader in Mercer and Auglaize County. Our 5-star recruitment sponsors Crown Equipment Corporation, MVP sponsors Clope and Nidec. Our scoreboard, First National Bank, Keys to the Game, Keyhole Pizza, Replay, Winners Meat, starting lineups, Sydney Ogles Audiology. This timeout was brought to you by Precision Strip. Our stats and recap, Wagner's IGA, and our New Knoxville Live View sponsor is New Knoxville Supply. And our player of the game, which Greg and I will pick later, is brought to you by NKTelco. So 21-12 our score here in set one. New Knoxville leading Lincolnview. Ball goes in the middle. That's going to be a kill there for Avery Hinchin.
Yeah, she'll take that all day long. Little misdirection. It was tipped at the net. A break for the Rangers as they now lead by 10.
Serve in the back row by Gable. All set outside there for Lozier. Waterman going to hit a little off-speed shot. Ball set in the middle for Klausing. Nobody can get to it, and a Lincolnview point.
Good vision there by Klausing. Saw the little opening over the blockers. Able to keep our Lancers within a little bit of reach here, but the Rangers just 3 short of taking this first set. Good strong serve by Klausing.
Ball goes outside. Melissa Waterman puts some power on it, but it's denied there by Michaela Blankmeyer. Had 30 solo blocks coming in tonight and adds another one.
Yeah, her second here for the first set, and the third one by the Lancers here in set number 1.
Defense been a bright spot. The serving, not so much.
Yeah, that's been their Achilles heel for sure. I mean, really, that's the biggest reason I think they're in this 9-point hole, because they started out that way and really gave New Knoxville a lot of momentum early on, and the Rangers have kept going with it and now just need 2 points to close out here in the first.
Erica Wiedock in the serve. That ball pushed long.
Just wide and out of bounds.
Yeah, just wide, and I thought Lincolnview was celebrating there for a moment. To no avail for them. As a set point here for New Knoxville, Wiedock lets it fly from the back line. Go outside to Bolenbacher. Picked up in the middle, Hinchin. Picked up in the back row by Price, but nobody can get the second one. And that's set one. New Knoxville takes it 25-14. We'll take a break. Come back with set two here next on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times, are most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Winners Meats. Quality meats for 4 generations. Hoagie Lumber. Hilsman Automotive.
Welcome back here to the barn here in New Knoxville. The Knoxville Rangers take the first set from Lincolnview 25-14, Greg.
Yeah, they really, like I mentioned earlier, got out to a nice start due to some Lincolnview hitting errors, and then they took care of business at the net. The Rangers had 16 kills in that first set to Lincolnview's 10. Both teams did a good job receiving the ball. The Rangers only had one ace. Lincolnview didn't have any. New Knoxville had one block for a point, and the Lincolnview Lancers had 3. So the numbers pretty consistent. Like I said, New Knoxville had 6 more kills, but really the serving was the story there. It was just mishit balls and probably just excited and wound up at the beginning of that first set, but the Lancers gave the Rangers some cushion, and they were able to push that forward and take the first set 25-14.
And Ellie Gable will start us off here in service. Again, the Rangers victorious 25-14 as they start their 3-game stretch this week with 3 games in 4 days against good opponents of Lincolnview. Tomorrow night, New Bremen. And Thursday, they take on the Marion Local Flyers, which will be senior night for a bunch of these seniors that meant so much to this program here at New Knoxville. Melissa Waterman goes outside off the net, and that's going to be 4 hits on the Rangers.
A good defense there to start this second set by Lincolnview.
Now back into serve, Emma Bowerstock, 25 aces coming in tonight on the year. Behind the 10-foot line is Hinchins, picked up. Evans going to go outside to Bolenbacher. Dug out. Gable going to go in the left front for Waterman, and she hits a dart, but it's picked up. Zadria King.
Nice defense by Lincolnview. See if they can hang on.
Then Egbert with the swing, and
They will.
that was a block, and it was kind of just a reactionary by, I believe, Melissa Waterman, who got called the double hit, but not her fault at all. It's kind of reactionary, and great defense by Lincolnview.
See if New Knoxville can respond down 2-0 here early.
Avery Hinchin gets the tip of the tape and gets New Knoxville on the board here in set 3 as Erica Wiedock checks in the lineup.
Typically, you're going to go back to one of the Hinchin girls, and Avery delivers there. Gets her 6th kill here tonight.
2-1 lead here for Lincolnview early. Wiedock sends it over. Ball over to Bolenbacher, dug out nicely by Hinchin. Waterman left front. It's outside there for Zadria King, and that's going to tip off New Knoxville and be a point for the Lancers.
Again, defense leads to offense there for the Lancers. They come out a lot sharper here in the second set than they did to start the first.
3-1 our score here. Ball for Hinchin in the back row. That's long. The flags wave up. 4-1 Lancer lead.
And Knoxville, as you mentioned about being in system before, they're definitely not now. Have had a couple of tough sets and not able to really get the ball into a good place for their hitters. And then there drops an ace by Grace Brickner.
And actually that was Allie Miller there.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Miller, not Brickner.
Who had the ace. 5-1 lead here on her First National Bank Think First scoreboard in set 2 for Lincolnview as New Knoxville leads 1-0. Waterman outside rejected, but she gets her miss hit. Back over to Hinchin, another miss hit. And Coach Logman wants a precision strip timeout. We'll take it with him. 6-1 our score here. Lincolnview over New Knoxville. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on NKTelco Sports. Welcome back. That timeout to you, brought to you by Precision Strip. A 6-1 Lincolnview lead. And really, New Knoxville, some hitting errors there have troubled them early.
Yeah, just a little bit out of sync. Give credit to Lincolnview. They came out aggressive here in the second set and really put New Knoxville in some tough positions. And like you said, the timing a little off. So Knoxville going to need to recover here, get a ball back up to their hitters and see if they can't, cut into the deficit.
Ball rejected there at the net. Flutterjohn gets it back over to Carson Hinchin. Battle at the net. It's going to be set over by Klausing. Gable Sky high, set to Melissa Waterman, who puts it away.
Yeah, good answer there by the Rangers, not only on offense, but they had to play a little defense to get that one back. Eventually able to set a good one up there for Waterman, cut the lead to 4.
And the serve there, off the tape there by Henshin. Tipped over by Lincolnview. Flutterjohn outside left front to Carson Henshin, and another kill for the senior.
And that's where the Rangers went too early and often in the first set. That's kill number 10 for Carson Henshin.
Serve in the back row. Ball goes out to Bullenbacher. Nobody can get the second hit there, and a kill for Kendall Bullenbacher.
And if you're the Lancers, that's what you want to see. They haven't really gotten the ball to Bullenbacher a lot. That's her 3rd kill. You know, getting her in a good position where she can really wind up and unload on that ball. Does it there. And it resulted in a Lancers 7-3 lead.
Ashlyn Price in the serve. Ellie Gable going to go outside for Haley Flutterjohn, rejected at the net by Kendall Bullenbacher, who is having herself a nice set here.
Yeah, again, defense. You know, they're really doing a nice job up front, the Lancers. And that one hit right into the block.
And Avery Henshin thought that one was going to sail along, nosedive at the last moment, and an ace for Ashlyn Price.
So no aces in the first set, and now 3 have dropped here in the second for the Lancers, so they extend their lead to 6.
Price serves over to Wiedock. Great first pass. Henshin a little off on her jump, tipped over there by Bullenbacher, and that goes wide.
Yeah, and then the funniest thing happens there, right? Like Knoxville doesn't hit the ball very well. They push it over, and the Lancers just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds. You know, sometimes this game is real funny about just little plays that can result in points.
Bullenbacher denied at the net by Carson Henshin.
Second block for Carson.
Henshin a presence and definitely a candidate for MAC Player of the Year, trying to win her second one. This handle at the net. Bullenbacher gets it over. Carson going to try to get through double blocks, dug out by Price. Ball goes outside, and that's going to be a kill there for Carson Lozier.
Second one for Lozier. And more importantly, it gives the Lancers a 5-point lead at 10-5.
Kendall Bullenbacher back in the serve. Straw that stirs the drink here for Coach Evans' squad. Tight at the net, Ellie Gable, and I think she crossed that out. She's going to call a double hit.
Yep, tough play there. Anytime the first pass goes right up to the net like that, the libero's in trouble. The setter's in trouble. They might as well just go across on 2 because very difficult to pull that one back.
And that's very difficult to dig out.
Yes,
Carson
it is.
Henshin out of that left front is deadly. 11-6 as Brittany Egbert checks in our lineup. Lincolnview leads in set 2. It was 25-14. First set goes to New Knoxville, but it's been a little bit of a different story here in set 2. Cross-court shot can't clear the net there for Carson Lozier, Point Rangers.
Yeah, see if New Knoxville can build on that momentum a little bit as they're now trailing just by 4. They've really had a hard time getting more than 1 or 2 points against this Lancer defense here in the second set.
Lincolnview gets it over on 3. And there's some miscommunication there between Gable and Henshin, and put away there by Lincolnview.
Yeah, set's a little far past Henshin.
Now Kendall Clausing going to go into service. Back set to Henshin out the right front. And that is a dart sent in the ground by Henshin.
And she just keeps collecting the kills. That's number 12 for Carson Henshin.
Jenny Flutterjohn giving the signal to Carson Henshin on where to hit it to, who filled in that temporary role as coach. Was a former coach here in New Knoxville. Her daughter Haley on the team. Nobody can get it over in 3 hits there, and a point for the Rangers.
Knoxville now in a good spot here, getting within 3.
Carson Henson sends it over, and I'm going to say Henson was over the line.
I was going to say the same thing. We're right above her, and I thought her foot, her front toe crossed that. I wasn't exactly sure because we're behind her, but you could see her. She was pretty close to that line. The down official right on it.
Now our score 13-9 here on First National Bank Think First scoreboard in Lincolnview over to Knoxville. And another service error by Breck Evans. Lincolnview service percentage is 89.8%. And serve errors have been a little bit of an issue here tonight with Coach Evans' squad. Evans jump set in the middle, over to Blankmeyer with the kill.
Good timing there for Blankmeyer. Excuse me, she gets her 4th kill on the night.
Again, New Knoxville, the only loss they had was on the first weekend. Gable gonna go outside to Waterman. All picked up out the left foot, and that is a kill there for Zadria King, the lefty.
Yeah, great location there by King as she hits that cross court. There was nobody in the middle of the court. She laces it down the middle.
Emma Bowersock back in to serve. Ball's going to go in the middle to Avery Henson with the kill.
Avery now up to 8 kills. There's a strong delivery there as Erica Wiedock checks back in for the Rangers. They've still not been able to get past that 3 or 4 point deficit. Lancers, give them credit, still up 15-11 here in the second set.
Also in is Grace Brickner for Coach Evans' squad. Bullenbacher outside in that left front spot. And that's cash money.
Yeah, that's the one if you're Coach Evans you want to see more of, right? I mean, that's great setup, good elevation for Bullenbacher, and she has a beautiful swing.
Allie Miller in to serve. Goes Carson to Avery Henson. Tipped over by Haley Fletterjohn. Ball in the middle. And that's going to be a kill for Kendall Klausing.
And all the momentum here in the second set has been with Lincolnview as they're trying to even things up here.
New Knoxville needing a run here to try to keep Lincolnview out here. And that's not going to help. Mishandled by Carson Henson and an ace for Allie Miller. A precision strip timeout by Coach Meg Lageman. And we'll keep it here, and we'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sportsnet sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school volleyball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. You can catch the replays of this game Saturday, October 16th at 2 p.m. and on Thursday, October 21st at 9 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. So if you want to catch any of New Knoxville's games that we have done and archived on our YouTube page, simply go to NKTelco Sports on New Knoxville, under New Knoxville's page, subscribe, and you can check out all the New Knoxville action that we have covered. And of any other NKTelco Sports schools that you so desire to watch that we have on archive for free on YouTube. So back here at the barn, 18-11. Lincolnview's taking control here of the second set with the lead.
Yeah, give Lincolnview credit. They've done a much better job defensively. Rangers only have 7 kills here in the second set thus far, and we're well over halfway. And there's another one there that'll help for Avery Henson.
Avery Henson, an effective middle hitter. Again, future playing at Wheeling Jesuit next year. Aforementioned Avery going to go in the back row and serve. Mishandled there, but picked up by Lincolnview. It's going to be a free ball for the Rangers and a good opportunity. It goes over to Carson Henson, and the sister act duo is keeping the Rangers in this ball game.
Well, that's 4 for both Carson and Avery now here in the second set. Now total 9 kills for the Rangers here in the second.
Coach Jenny Fletterjohn gets signals over to Avery Henson, trying to string together 3 points in a row and get back in here in set 2. Gable going to play it at the net. Tight over to Fletterjohn. It's picked up. It's going to be a free ball. Great opportunity. Gable, the point guard of this offense, over to Fletterjohn. Cross-court shot picked out by King. Breck Evans going to shoot it over. It's going to go in the middle. Henson tries to put it away. It can't quite get there, and they're going to say that Evans was outside of the pole.
So another rally point there for the Rangers. Again, back within 4.
Avery Henson with the serve. Back row, flat foot hit by Bolenbacher. Gable outside off of the hands. And the hit by Waterman is again picked up. Zadria King from the back row. And nobody can catch up from New Knoxville. That's a kill for Zadria King.
Yeah, 3 big kills here in the second set for Zadria King, 4 total. And again, every time Rangers have got within that 3, 4, 5, whatever it is, the Lancers have had an answer, and they get another big one there. They keep it at 19-14.
Ashlyn Price in the serve, trying to get her team to the magic number of 25. Little mistiming there by Hinchin, denied at the net, but it goes back over the Rangers. Wiedock over to Carson Hinchin, who has to take a little bit off that. Ball going to go outside, picked up. Gable going to go outside from a Waterman, off the tape, picked up Price. Bolenbacher at the net. Nice save by Gable. In the middle of Hinchin, who finds the open territory. Saddle up, the Rangers say.
That's right. 14 kills for Carson Hinchin. More importantly, the Rangers trying to rally here late in this second set.
Melissa Waterman with the serve. Bolenbacher on the slide play.
You could see that coming. That was bad news for anybody getting in the way of that one. Bolenbacher, good elevation, gets her 5th kill.
That slide play just changes the eye level of the defense.
And she's very athletic. You get it out in front of her like that and let her go to work, and she took care of the rest.
Nice dig by Erica Wiedock. All at the net, picked up. Wiedock gets the ball outside, and it was just hit a little too hard.
Lancers first one to 20, and now 21 as they lead by 6.
21-15 our scores. 25-14 in set 1. New Knoxville won. Been a different story here in set 2. Knoxville running out of time. Flutterjohn hits it over, picked up. Bolenbacher right into the net. A Ranger point.
It's a good opportunity for New Knoxville. See if they can fight back into this one. You're going to have to be pretty good. You're trailing by 5, and the other team just needs 4 to go out. So you're going to have to dominate here for a few points, but they can do it. And there's a great way to start.
Carson Hinchin gets a couple paws up on that one, and a solo block there for the featured Duke. 21-17. Ball tied at the net. Gable in the middle of Carson Hinchin, dug out nicely by the Lancer back line. Ball tipped over Avery Hinchin there. Nice play by Gable.
Good redirect there by Ellie Gable. Gets her 3rd kill. And just like that, we got another ball game.
And another timeout. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll take a break. We'll be back here in a second on NKTelco Sports.
This is a big point.
And coming up here, 18-21, our score in favor of the Lancers of Lincolnview.
Yeah, big point. Knoxville hasn't been within 3, a long time. I don't know if at all. They were down 6-1 to start this second set. If they get within 3, the Lancers will start thinking about it.
Brent Egbert with a nice shot that just nailed the back line.
And a great shot there, a much-needed one by Egbert, her first kill of the night. And just like that, the Rangers down just by 2.
Couldn't come at a much better time for the sophomore.
And she put some heat on that ball. It's a strong hit.
And there's an ace by Haley Flutterjohn.
Like I said, a couple big points and you start thinking, and this game is very much about momentum in it. And you're up by 5, you're up by 6, and a couple mistakes, and the game's tied up. And Knoxville with a great opportunity here.
Big momentum point. Side play, Hinchin, and we're knotted up at 21.
5 straight points by the Rangers. They were trailing 21-16 at that timeout. They were trailing 18-11 at the timeout before that. Now it's all knotted.
Ball at the net, off the pole, and the momentum is all New Knoxville. What a fight by this team, by Coach Lagerman's squad. This is a fun class to watch. And there's the kill there.
Nice answer from Lozier.
Carson Lozier nods it back up at her jersey number of 22.
Kill number 3 for Lozier, and a big one. Lancers aren't ready to yield this one just yet. It's even at 22.
Lancers can ill afford to be down 2-0 to a very talented New Knoxville team. Gable tried to change the eye level and pace of the defense, but it didn't work.
A tough pass there up to Gable.
Big point here. Are we going to be knotted up at 23, or is it going to be set point here for Lincolnview? We'll get the answer here in a little bit. Right front, Henshin. Dug out. Letterjohn. Gable. Henshin. Point, Rangers.
Man, she jumped really early for that, and I think probably earlier than she wanted to, but she's so tall and athletic, able to hang up there, get just enough of it. That was kill number 16.
Carson gets the signal and can't quite get it over. The tape not friendly enough. Set point here for Lincolnview as Breck Evans is in. Evans gets the signal from the judge to try to even it. He sets up at 1 apiece. As it gets quiet, you can hear a pin drop.
Yeah, you can. Total silence.
Avery Henshin dug out Evans. Hit over. Carson Henshin picks it up. Gable going to call Henshin's number from the 10-foot line. That ball's going to hit the candy cane pole, and New Knoxville stays alive.
You felt like nobody wanted to make a mistake there a little bit, you know, like don't hit it too hard, be cautious. Henshin able to get that one across and force the Lancers into mistake all even.
Ellie Gable, the point guard of this offense, in the serve. Ball's going to go to Blankmeyer. Gable going to go outside. It was supposed to go to Egbert, but Avery Henshin tips it over.
Heads up play there by Avery Henshin because Egbert fell down. They were running that slide pass for her. She falls down. Avery Henshin heads up, goes over and gets it, and gives the Rangers a chance to steal, and I mean steal, the second set.
25-24. Set point for the Rangers, and Gable sends it in the net.
Did anybody watch the Bengals game? I feel like we're kicking Shankarelli's here.
You know, I was actually at the game yesterday, so thank you very much.
Nobody just really wants this one right now. Back and forth. Just kidding. Had to drop that in there for you, Brandon.
Henshin goes over to Gable. Left front for Melissa Waterman.
Good D.
Nobody can get the second hit, and an all-important kill for Melissa Waterman.
Kill number 2 on the night for Waterman, a big one there. And New Knoxville again as Erica Wiedock checks in. Chance to take this second set as they lead by 1.
Erica Wiedock, the senior, going to come in. Lefty sends it over. Evans outside to Bolenbacher. Bolenbacher sends it in the net, and a resilient New Knoxville team takes set to 27-25. We're going to take a break. Come back with set 3 here next on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Not every kid wants to go to college. Some kids work better with their hands.
It's a good thing that they come and they learn hands-on.
Once you gain a skill, that's yours.
There's always room for advancement within the trades.
Like conditioned to believe that you had to go to college to be successful. And now I genuinely think that trade skills are extremely valuable and we need a lot more people that are willing to go that route.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Welcome back to the barn here at New Knoxville High School here for set number 3, and what a resilient second set there by New Knoxville, Greg.
Yeah, really a great testament to them to not giving up in that match, or that set, sorry. They were down early 6-1, took a timeout, down again 18-11, took a timeout. And then they started to make a little bit of a run, but were down 21-16 at the third timeout. And they were able to put 5 straight points together to even up at 21 and then go back and forth and able to muster together a couple big points there at the end to take the 27-25 win. And as much as a resilient game as that is, it's also a tough one to lose. So if you're Lincolnview, you got to shake that one off and move on, but that's easier said than done sometimes. So it'll be interesting to see how things start off here in the third set.
As Breck Evans will start us off in the service for Lincolnview. Again, trailing 2-0, 25-14. Set 1 victory for the Rangers, and the Rangers take set 2 in dramatic comeback fashion, 27-25. Ball tonight at the net. Gable going to try to put it over. A little back and forth there. Avery Hinchon going to set it over to Ellie Gable. Just too long there. And a point for Lincolnview.
Yeah, tough shot there for Gable. That's a pretty high level shot there, trying to catch that line.
1-0 our score here in set 3. Lincolnview trying to stave off elimination here. Ball goes out left front. Nice tip by Fletterjohn, but it's picked up. And there's a battle. That ball cannot be hit the second time. That's going to go to the kill's going to go to Blankmeyer.
As the 5th kill now for Blankmeyer.
Breck Evans in to serve again. She had 26 aces coming into tonight. Fletterjohn in the back row. It goes up over to Avery Hinchon.
That's just a nasty shot. She made that look very easy. Body was kind of shifted to the left. She swung her right shoulder out and cross court diagonally hit that thing and hit it hard. It was an excellent shot by Avery Hinchon.
Kendall Bolenbacher from the 10-foot line, dug out by Wiedock. Gable in the left front over to Carson Hinchon, and nobody can catch up to the second hit. A resounding hit by the future Duquesne Duke.
Back-to-back Hinchon kills evens this thing up in set number 3 at 2 apiece.
Ball going to go over to Blankmeyer, who just high-pointed that ball and put it away.
Blankmeyer been solid tonight. That's kill number 6 for her.
That's going to bring in Emma Bowersock into the back line. 25 aces coming into the night for Bowersock. Gable, left front, Henson. Nobody can get the second hit, an off-speed kill there for Carson.
Yeah, she scores in a lot of different ways. Not always about hitting the ball hard, because when you're as talented as Carson and Avery are, a lot of blockers are going to come up there and try to distract you, so you got to learn to score in different ways, and a lot of that's off speed. And Blankmeyer delivering again.
Blankmeyer having a nice night here for Coach Evans' squad. 4-3 Lincolnview lead. Allie Miller in. 11 aces coming into tonight for her. Gable left front to Henson and just pushes it outside of the line.
Yeah, she almost slam dunked that one, but it went off the back iron. And another good start, much like the last set for Lincolnview. They lead by 2.
Miller hits it long. Wiedock watches it sail long.
Serving was good for the Lancers the last set. They had 4 aces after not having any in the first set. They come back with 4.
That ball's going to be hit long there by Melissa Waterman. Now Ashlyn Price in to serve. And trying to win their 8th in a row here is Lincolnview. Knoxville trying to win their 17th in a row. So 1 win streak going to cave here tonight. Flutterjohn is middle to Gable, over to Carson Hitchin. Dug out in the back row by Lincolnview. Gable goes out to Flutterjohn. Dug out. That's going to be a lift there on Lincolnview.
Both these teams have been pretty clean with the ball handling tonight. Had a couple of lifts or double hits, if you will.
Carson Hitchin with the serve. Rangers come back in the middle to Avery Henson, who sends it in the ground to tie us up at 6 on our first National Bank Pink First scoreboard.
Kill number 12 for Avery Henson.
Carson in to serve. Carson Hitchin right into the net. And Lincolnview reclaims the lead.
Bowersock checks back in the front row for the Lancers.
Kendall Bullenbacher, the leader of this team, back in to serve. Gable with a great send over. It was a nice dig there by Bullenbacher, but a lift on the second hit.
That'll be kill number 4 on the night for Ellie Gable.
I believe there's some condensation on the floor.
Some condensation. A little heated out here in Ohio yet in October.
But you look at the weather, it's supposed to dip back down to the 60s next week. So I think we're officially going to start hitting fall weather next week. So if you want to enjoy the warm weather, I think you enjoy it till about Wednesday or Thursday.
Feels like Florida here right now. It's great.
Served by Gable. Picked up. Gable going to go over to Carson Hitchin. Back over to Melissa Waterman, who will get the kill.
Nice patience there by Waterman. Hitchin gave her plenty of time to go up and get that one. Waterman's 3rd kill now on the night.
8-7 New Knoxville ahead now of Lincolnview. Gable to serve. It's a great serve, and that's going to be an ace for the point guard of this team.
And just the 3rd ace of the night for the Rangers. First one for Ellie Gable.
9-7. Our lead here for the Rangers here on NKTelco Sports. And Gable can't quite get the friendly home tape roll there.
That's a little too tight. That one comes back on the Ranger side.
Now in to serve is Kendall Clausing. Serves it over, picked up Flutterjohn. Goes outside, and Waterman tonight at the net. by Michaela Blankmeyer.
Carson Lozier right there with her as well. I never noticed till we started going 2 or 3 sets in here how many balls the Lancers serve almost dead middle here. There's another. Like they must have saw something. That every serve I've seen them hit, and another nice killer by Avery Henson. They have repeatedly served that ball almost dead center.
Yeah. Erica Wiedock in the lineup now. Wiedock throws it up. And goes outside and sent long right in front of Coach Meg Lagerman by Emma Bowersock.
Knoxville builds a little momentum here. They have a 2-point lead. They won the first 2 sets, 25-14, 27-25.
Bowersock with a chance to redeem herself. Dug out by Wiedock. Over to Avery Henson with a nice kill.
That's a little one-handed runner down the lane.
And now a timeout brought to you by Precision Strip by Lincolnview. Again, we'd like to take this chance to thank our sponsors here tonight. They are Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Oglaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. You can also follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet-exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com all season long. Your sports leader in Mercer in Auglaize County. Again, we'd like to thank our live view sponsor of this game, New Knoxville Supply. You can catch the replays of this game Saturday, October 16th at 2 and Thursday, October 21st at 9 p.m. on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and nktelco.com/sports. As we come out of this Precision Strip timeout, New Knoxville 12, Lincolnview 9 here in this third set, where New Knoxville has won 25-14, 27-25, and there's a kill there for Blankmeyer out the timeout.
Yeah, Blankmeyer been solid all night. 4 kills now here in the third set, 8 overall. Trying to get her Lancers back into this third set.
12-10 our score. Breck Evans in the serve, trying to cut the deficit to 1. Gable outside for Flutterjohn, and Flutterjohn gets the kill.
Good shot down the line there by Haley Flutterjohn.
Avery Henson in the serve. Evans in the middle of Blankmeyer. Gable going to go out in the right front to Flutterjohn, who gets another kill.
Back to back after not having any kills up to this point. Haley Flutterjohn, that's how his Ranger offense works. They definitely distribute. A lot goes to the Henson girls, but they distribute it around as well. All these girls very effective.
Overpass here by Lincolnview. A little miscommunication in the defense, and that's going to be an easy kill there for Carson Henson.
Kill number 3 here in the third set for Carson.
I think someone ran into each other. About 4 Lincolnview Lancers that were just ran into each other. Avery going to try to add on to this. He gets the roll of the tape.
She doesn't even go to the huddle. She's like, that was a sweet serve. I'll take the ace. That's ace number 2. That was a dandy. Catches all the tape and falls over.
Evans going to go out to Blankmeyer, who has continued to have a nice night.
Yeah, Michaela Blankmeyer really putting it on here. 5 kills now for her here in this second set. She's definitely been the bright spot. She's the only one with a kill for the Lancers here in the second set.
16-11 our score. Brandon Coverman and Greg Burning giving you the action here at the barn. Left front, Carson Henson dug out. Going to go outside to Bolenbacher. Hits it flat-footed. Avery Henson. Ellie Gable outside to Flutterjohn. Mishandled and going to go out of bounds there. Melissa Waterman in the serve now. Waterman lets it fly. Tight at the net. Evans going to get called for in the net.
Yeah,
It's going to be something.
Tough pass there up to Evans there to try to set it. In the net she goes.
Evans with the jump set to Blankmeyer, who was cash money on that a little bit ago, but goes long here.
The momentum all New Knoxville as they now up by 8 and 19-11 and trying to close this thing out in 3. Lancers, if they want to stay in this, better respond.
This outside to Zadria King. Gable going to give it to Carson Hinchin through the blocks. Dug out nicely by King. Good opportunity here for the Rangers. Left front to Flutterjohn, and she's got it.
And Haley Flutterjohn coming on strong here in set number 3. 4 kills for her.
And there's a timeout by Lincolnview. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds here next on NKTelco Sports. And back here at the barn, Melissa Waterman in to serve. 20-11 lead here for New Knoxville. Kendall Bullenbacher bringing the power. Denied at the net. Gable, Flutterjohn. Won't supply the power, but it doesn't matter. It's a Ranger point there.
Yeah, and Haley Flutterjohn's really turned it up here in set number 3. All 5 of her kills coming in this third set. Rangers now up by 10 and cruising through this third set.
Waterman in to serve again. Bullenbacher picked up. Carson Hinchin gets it over. Evans back over to Zadria King. Dug out Weedock, but nobody can get it to the second one. Now in the serve is Allie Miller. Miller serves, dug by Avery Hinchin. Gable going to go a long way to set that. Back over, nice save by Weedock in the back row to Avery Hinchin. And Evans will get it over. Slide play, Hinchin.
The defense there by Lincolnview, that's a tough play. Handled nicely.
Zadria King puts that ball down.
First time we've called her name here in the third set. 5 kills now for King.
21-13, the left-hander cuts the deficit to 8 here on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Miller, back row to Avery Hinchin. Left front, Carson Hinchin. Zadria King outside, off the blocks, and King gonna go with another kill there.
Another nice setup there by the Lancers as they try to put a run together. Trailing still by 7 late here in set number 3.
Miller sails it long. Nice play by Weedock and Avery Hinchin with that communication. Bryn Egbert back in the lineup. 22-14 our score. New Knoxville 3 points from taking this in straight sets, winning 25-14, 27-25. Gable, Hinchin, saddle up, says Carson Hinchin. That's the battle cry of the New Knoxville team right here.
Yeah, she identified that block right in front of her and was able to turn her body slightly to the left and hit it just outside of the blockers.
King sends it over. Hinchin going to go on 2 and sails it long.
Yeah, she got a little excited, saw that opening on the second hit and hit it just a little too deep.
Like the aggression, just didn't work out the way you hoped it to. Ashlyn Price in the serve. 23-15 in the net. And Ashlyn Price puts it into match point here for the Rangers, looking to take it in straight sets. Henshin gets it over, tight at the net. Miscommunication, Clausen can't get to it. Coffin nail, ball game. Rangers in 3 sets, 25-14, 27-25, and 25-15. We'll take a break. Come back with our final stats, our recap and player of the game here next on NKTelco Sports.
We are here and here and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? NKTelco Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. NKTelco is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at NKTelco Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with NKTelco.
Thank you for your patience as we construct a new fiber broadband service in your area. We know that along with this process comes disruption in the easements and right-of-way areas, and we are restoring most areas as we complete them. A few areas will have some utility work installed, so we need to wait for the work to be completed before the lawns can be repaired. We're very close to having the fiber or coax drops cleaned up and replaced with fiber optic drops. Hang in there just a little longer, and we'll have a majority of the new fiber system installed.
Minster Bank.
And back here at the barn at New Knoxville High School, the Rangers taking 3 sets. The win over Lincolnview to win their 17th game in a row and advance to 19-1 on this season. Lincolnview falls to 15-4. The sets are taken 25-14, 27-25, and 25-15. Here with our stats and recap brought to you by Wagner's IGA, Mr. Greg Burning.
Thanks, Brandon. So first for the visitors from Lincolnview, Ashlyn Price had an ace. Kendall Clausing had 3 kills. Kendall Bollenbacher had 5 kills and 2 blocks. Ellie Miller had 2 aces and 2 aces. Michaela Blankmeyer ended up with 9 kills and 2 blocks. Carson Lozier had 3 kills and a block. Grace Brickner had 2 kills, and Zadria King had 6 kills and a block. Total for the Lancers had 27 kills total, 4 aces and 6 blocks. So did a nice job there at the net, just not quite enough. For the home team, New Knoxville Rangers, they had 16 kills in the first set, 15 in the second, 15 in the third for their 46 kills. Pretty consistent. 4 aces and 3 blocks. Individually, Carson Henshin had 20 kills and 3 blocks. Avery Henshin had 14 kills and 2 aces. Melissa Waterman with 3 kills. Haley Flutterjohn with 5 kills and an ace. Bryn Egbert had a kill, and Ellie Gable had 4 kills and an ace for the Rangers.
And again, our stats and recap brought to you by Wagner's IGA. And again, just a great performance there by New Knoxville, especially getting down in that second set, trailing the whole time, facing, set point there, but they come back and fight and win and win in 3 sets. And, this starts a big week for them, Greg.
It does. It's a good bounce-back game. No coach wants to see their team get a hole like that, but if your team can, and like you mentioned before, there's a lot of seniors on this team. These girls have played together quite a bit, and they didn't get excited. They really struggled, though. They did not really put it together for quite a while in that second set. Like I mentioned earlier, they were down 6-1, and then 18-11, and then 21-16, and then finally caught a couple breaks and were able to put it all together to finish up. But anytime you can get a resilient comeback win like that, it's a good thing for your team, and the Rangers can use that moving forward. But a good performance all the way around.
Again, the Rangers move to 19-1 on the season as Lincolnview has their 7-game win streak snapped 15-4. Again, tomorrow night, big game, Clash of the Titans, New Knoxville, New Bremen, which will be here on NKTelco Sports. I know you'll have the call tomorrow night, Greg.
Can't wait.
It should be a great one here tonight. Again, we'd like to thank you guys for joining us here tonight at the barn. Before we leave, we'd like to say our player of the game. Take it away, Carson Henchen.
Carson Hench, another great evening. As we mentioned before, 20 kills, 3 blocks, I believe she ended up with. Just very solid all the way around. Delivers for this Ranger team, and they just continue to go forward. And I think that's win number 17. And like you said before, Brandon, put that on the line tomorrow. Should be a great matchup between the 2 best teams right now, record-wise, in the MAC. Going to battle it out for the MAC title, both undefeated in league play.
And again, we'd like to thank you for joining us here tonight in the bar. Knoxville advances to 19-1. Lincolnview falls to 15-4. For Greg Burning, I'm Brandon Coverman. Thank you for joining us here on this production of NKTelco Sports.